everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've just got a few things to share with you, things I've made, something I've received, what else? Some ideas I want to share as well, that's the other thing. So first of all, I'm going to thank Antonio for this beautiful, beautiful card, which I love. I really love this. This is a beautiful, beautiful background. Now it looks like this is this fabulous stamp, I think, but I think this has been printed, if I'm wrong. It's like a masterboard that's been printed, but it's beautiful. I love it. So that was from Antonio, along with some papers that I bought from a D-stash from Antonio. I'm not going to go through them all. If you're really that interested in what papers I've bought, you'll need to go and check out his channel, his D-stash video. So I just want to say thank you to Antonio for those. And what else have I got to show you? I've got a card I want to show you, but the video isn't going to go live yet, so you have to hold on for that. I'll probably stick it on my Instagram. I did make, when I was making some birthday cards this week, I used a stencil to stencil on the envelope with distress ink. And then when I'd finished, obviously there's a lot of ink on the stencil, so I sprayed it with water and put it down on a piece of card. It's going to be hard to show you. I don't know if you can see this background here, but it just made this really wonderful sort of rainbowy thing on a piece of card. So I thought, well, I can't get rid of that. So I cut it into 4 usable shapes, and then I thought, well, what can I do with it? So I've made some hearts cut out of 4 different pieces of paper, and then cut them up and reassembled them like Frankenhearts, and done some faux stitching on them. So I've made these into little cards. You can never have too many little cards, but I just thought I would share them with you. I love this background. I might just have a go at making it as it is. It probably will never turn out like that again. Look at that one. I don't know if you can see all the rainbow in the background. Anyway, I just thought I'd share those. So I made some cards. I was bemoaning my mini art journal. Everybody else's looks really good, and mine, I just thought, no, mine was not inspiring me. I was going to redo the whole thing, but I didn't. I decided to just redo the front bit. So I just did a piece of mixed media paper and just decorated it up a bit. A couple of stamps. More stamps in the background. It was on a jelly print, I think, actually, stuck on a piece of mixed media paper or card. But I'm happier with that. It feels more me rather than just this paper, which I wouldn't really have chosen. I don't really know why I chose it. Probably just in case it didn't go well, so I could redo it in something else, but it did go all right. So I just did a brusho-y thing on the back, just because it's nice and bright, and yeah. So that's my album. Feel happier with that. Right, I've got 2 other things I want to share with you. One is, I'm saying it now, and this is, I know we're in June, so we're a long way away from Christmas, but I'm saying it now, I am not going to do a turn of crafting at Christmas. It absolutely exhausted me last year, and I got myself, and it's nothing, you know, it's myself. I put too much pressure on myself, and then I don't know when to stop, and then it's tiring, and I'm just not going to do it. So I thought, well, it sounds a bit rude, isn't it, saying to everybody, you know, oh, I'm not doing Christmas. So what I thought I'd do was suggest doing a Secret Santa. I don't know if anybody's interested or exactly how it would work, but I just thought I'd put it out there so that instead of crafting for every single crafter and then not knowing, you know, where do you draw the line? You know, I've got nearly 600 subscribers. At what point do you say, well, I'm not going to send a Christmas card, or I'm not going to do, you know, Christmas crafting or whatever? So instead of sending out lots of parcels and things like I did last year, I thought I might organise a Secret Santa. Now I know I've already got one person who's interested, so just let me know if you'd be interested in joining in. Just going to, you probably just have like names in a hat, pull out a name, you get the name, you create something, one thing for this person, and we'll have limits on what have you. You can give me ideas and suggestions, always welcome. And then we could just have a Secret Santa thing and just send one gift to one person instead of doing a million things. This is what we do in our family. We've done it for quite a long while, since the children were, I think even when they were quite fairly small. It just got stressful. It's got stressful for the older people trying to think of things, different things for everybody. And, you know, Christmas is not, to me, it isn't about gifts and stuff like that. It is about spending time with the people that you love. So that's what we've done for years and years now. We have a Secret Santa. An email goes out, tells you who you've got, and you just buy one present, and then we all open them together on Christmas Day. So I'm not suggesting that we all open ours together. I don't think we'll be able to organise something like that. But anyway, that's my idea, and I'm just putting it out there and letting you know I'm not doing Christmas, bar humbug, this year. But I might do something like a Secret Santa. So if people are interested in joining it, let me know your interest, and then I will crack on and think about how to organise it. Oh, something else I meant to say about these cards. You know, I said to you before about my little cards, for ATC swaps. These ones, they were just, they ended up being 4 inches square, but they still fit flat in a DL sized envelope, and that envelope still classed as a letter size. As long as it's not too thick, it's not more than 5mm thick. That's still classed as a standard letter. All right, just so that you know. So my flat posting idea. Right, the other thing I wanted to say was, ages and ages ago, I don't know how long most of you have followed my channel, but some of you have, I've gone through a mixed media phase again recently, but prior to that I used to do journaling and journal making and bits and pieces like that. So I've had a break from that. But the last thing I said I was going to do was make a journal for a lovely lady. She's no longer on YouTube, but I do keep in contact with her. And I promised that I would make her a journal. And I did make a start. Don't get me wrong. I did make a start with it, as you'll see here. I've got 3 signatures here. So I've tea stained some papers. I made my own papers. This is one of my own papers. And that one there, not all of them, but this is mine, and that one. These are digital papers, I think. There's some in there. That's not mine, that one. That one is. That one might be. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. That's how long ago it was. And there's some bits and pieces in there. That's not one of mine, nor is that one. But it looks like I've organised like 3 signatures. Oh, I think that's one of mine there. Done a bit of sewing by the looks of it. That is not mine, nor is that. I don't do regular pattern things like that. That one's one of mine. Anyway, that was my little foray into creating digital papers and things. And I started making this, and then so I think my sewing machine broke at one point, and that put me off making extra bits. And I've made a load of journaling cards and all sorts of things to go in here. I don't know, I just lost interest, and I couldn't motivate myself to finish it or even really start it. Maybe because I've got so many pages, I thought it was perhaps overwhelming. How am I going to decorate all of these? What am I going to put on them all? So yeah, so I left it. But I feel like I'm stuck now, because I promised this lady that I would make her a journal, and I haven't done it, and I hate that. I never make promises I can't keep. So even though it might take me a while, I'm definitely going to complete this. And I was wondering whether or not you would like me to do like a series where I continue with what I've got, or just talk about what I've done and make a journal, so that, you know, we can do it bit by bit, a page at a time or whatever. Or whether or not you'd prefer it if I just cracked on with it and came back every now and again and showed you my progress and what I've made. So let me know what your thoughts are. Do you prefer it to be like a process that we go through together, or would you rather me just show you what I've done? But anyway, I am going to crack on and make this. It hasn't got a cover, but I thought I would wait and see how bulky it becomes as to how big the cover needs to be, because I've made journals in the past and you think you've left enough room, but by the time you start stuffing it with things, it is far too big for the cover. So I'm going to save doing the cover until I've done all of my bits and bobs. So I should just be making things to go in here. I've already done some digital work, you know, that was done a long while ago, and I kept all of this, and I knew I'd got it somewhere. It's taken me ages to find it, but I knew I wouldn't have got rid of it either. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you want a series? Do you want me to just pop back every now and again and show you what I've done? Is that it? I think it is, really. I think it is for now. So anyway, I just thought I would pop up with a little update. Let me know your thoughts on Secret Santa. Let me know your thoughts on the journal process thing. And until I see you again, happy crafting, stay safe and well, and I'm sure I will be back again soon. Bye for now.